Hi guys, today I want to talk about something different. I'm going to be talking, I don't know why I want to do this, but I just want to do this for no
You have to
reason.
stop him. He's in the blue
But
building.
I want to tell you
He's
guys
on
my
the yellow
fears.
crane. You have to stop him right now.
Like, I don't know why, but I just want it. Plus, I have, like, some very weird fears. I mean, we're doing it, you guys can watch me play tap tap. No one can hear me because I have mute on. Well, let's firstly move on. Let's just move on.
You look like a nerd.
The first one I'm going to talk about, and
I'm gonna mock you.
very sensitive fear to spiders. Almost like I have arachnophobia, but I don't. My parents say I don't, but I feel like I do. The reason why I'm very scared of them, it's not because their legs. I hate their legs.
That was not tough. That doesn't work on me, Buster.
Wait, you turned on
Yeah, I have a very sensitive fear. So I want to talk about this. This was a long time ago.
Break it.
But basically, when I was like, I can still remember this. I feel like this is how it all started with having the most sensitive fear I remember. Well, I have more fears that I really have.
This is actually the best item.
What's it?
chicken butt.
Oh, I missed.
So, what happened? I'm trying to remember.
Chicken butt.
But basically, the dream was all... Well, it wasn't a dream. When I was at one of my grandmother's houses, because I have like two grandmothers, my mom's and my father's. I'm at my father's. My father's, which I call her Nan. She's very kind. She's like one of those, like, very nice, grandmas. Well, one day, when we had to stay at her house, me and my brother, I'm way young. I'm like, so I was young. I was so young that I was in the, have you guys heard of those? They're like little baby beds with tall, with like a boundary around it so you can't get out. Well, I was a mastermind of getting out of it. And one night, in the middle of the night, I had to go to the bathroom. So, I was able to get past the railing that made sure I stayed in the bed. When I got to the bathroom door, it was closed, and there was a giant spider, nothing like I've ever imagined, on the door. Legs spread out, everything. I can remember I screamed, my brother and my grandma woke up. But this is the thing about Nan that I just can't understand. When she got over it, she wasn't scared as well. He said, that's a spider Dexter. I can't remember what size it was, but I think it was the size of a door. It looked way bigger than it was insanely huge. I can't remember what it looked like though, but I just remember the memory of that. Just like a day ago, I was at my nan's. She still wants me to face my fear of spiders. I don't know why, but I just can't. But, okay, let's get straight. Let's get into it. While I was on the guest bed, I was watching videos, some videos, and I look in the corner of the ceiling, and I see a huntsman spider, and I was terrified. How do I explain this? I can't explain it when I'm in VR. It was like this big, if you had its arms spread out as well. I got terrified, and I even had to texted my dad. I was terrified because of how big of a fear I have of him. But luckily my nan put it out of my room, but she was disappointed in me because she wanted me to face my fear. I'll never face my fear. Never. Because I'm terrified. So let's move on to a fear which it's kind of strange, but I have another reason why I'm scared of it, and I can't understand why, but it has something to do with a dream. We'll firstly start off by saying what it is. I call it ultralophobia, even though it's not. I don't think it's a phobia. But basically, to me, what happens is that, like, let's imagine you're in a white room.
Not again!
And the building is like tall, but it doesn't have like floors, only one floor. You look up and you see an endless ceiling. You can't even see the top, and even if you can, that terrifies me. I say it's an phobia, but my parents probably wouldn't. Now let's go on to the reason, which was months ago, where I had a dream at my house, where I was at my nan's house, but this has something to do with skinwalkers, just so you guys know.
Yeah, does he know?
I don't know why I had this dream. I wasn't disturbed, but let's get in. The dream was my nan's house, but it was like a hotel, like an old hotel, and the ceiling was high in the room. I was with my father in the room, and my brother got his own room. I don't know why, but in the weird dream hotel thing, my room had like dolls on shelves, which I can tell probably why, because my nan has some dolls. I'm not saying they're that creepy, but we'll get on to something that is kind of similar to dolls after this, and you guys may not understand why. But let's just get back on. In the dream, there was a myth. I'm just gonna call it the Krepley. I don't know why. I'm just gonna call it the Krepley. But basically, it was a skinwalker with 3 sharp fingers on each of its hands, like a player in Eves. It had the same color, and if I can remember, it was like the skinwalker. It was like the popular skinwalker image, except it was faceless. And what it was supposedly doing, it won't hurt you, but the myth said that when everyone's asleep, it would go to someone's room and push them, if they're on their bed, when they're on their bed, the Krepley would push them onto the wall, like, very hard. So this is weird, but I slept in the dream because it was like a hotel, and the next morning in the dream, not real life, this in the dream, like I just passed a day in the dream. My brother said he felt like he was getting pushed onto the wall, and then the dream ended, and I woke up. I don't know why I was dreaming about the Krepley. Well, it's like a skinwalker. I can't understand why, but we'll figure it out soon. Now we have to go on to a new fear that I just told my parents just last night. Wait, 1 moment. And it's a strange one. It's basically like an
I'll let
phobia,
you know, bro.
except that you have to look closely at it to understand. Now, I think, how can I explain this? Facial, eye contact, image eye contact. So let's say there's an image of a person. Let's just say there's an image of a person that's smiling, they're all happy, and they're staring straight at the fourth wall. Basically staring at me. If I'm looking at it, it's staring at me. Especially if they're smiling or have their mouth open and the picture's low quality, and I'm looking at it and it's looking at me, I am terrified. I think I probably got that fear from like creepy TikToks. I don't know why.
Chill, bro.
But
Oh, come on, I was trying
I
to
watched
do my
those.
3 minutes.
I think the YouTuber's
My
name
God.
is Chaos. I watched one of his. I like it, except that I get disturbed every night if I watch his stuff. Anyways, I don't know why I have this fear, but just looking an image that's not real, but it's an image of a real person, terrifies
Bro,
me.
what the hell?
I didn't notice that thing, but I just took someone out. I don't like image eye contact. Like, I'm just looking at an image and it looks like it's looking at me.
Someone
Okay,
laughed.
I'm
coming.
Someone
terrified.
laughed. Like someone laughed. Like evil. Like ha!
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes.
Now,
No, like
I
louder,
think
louder,
that's all the
louder.
fears you guys need. I have so far.
Like that.
How do I do
Oh
that?
wait, I have one more
Like
fear.
get a deep voice.
Fear of
No,
abandonment.
get a deep voice
Or
and
like
go.
a very big fear because it's the cause of a dream as well. It's also the cause of a dream. Just this is the last fear I have that I need to explain to you guys. Basically, how it all happened is when I had dreams, my parents abandoning me. So at my school, the first dream that's ever occurred, it was like kindergarten or something. It looked like in the dream. In the dream, it was like taking place at kindergarten. I don't know why. And my friend Frankie said my parents are here, which is actually a real friend. And the thing is that when I saw my mother, she started running away from me. Didn't have any expression on
On
just
accident. And this one I also did. But no,
like
the
she's
people
in
in it
control
doesn't
by
even work
something
anymore.
like AI.
I'm pressing it. I'm just
She went in her car and my bigger brother, my older brother was there, Raleigh. And I asked, where are you going? And he said, I forgot what she said, but it was an excuse for me to come with them. And they left me at the school, and I don't think they came back in a dream. I've had this dream a lot of times. It's very painful for me to go through. I just wish it could end.
Who knows the song
I don't
Feel
know
Good
why
Inc.
I
by
have this
Gorillaz?
fear, but okay, now that I've told you all my fears, I want to tell you a way to get out of them. Now, this won't work that much. It will only work if you have a little bit of lucid in control. If you have a little bit of a lucid dream, you can have it. You know how to even move your head in it? Well, basically, how to wake your real body up is by
I can't really move, bro.
it's by shaking your head in the dream as much as you can until you wake up in the real world. That's what I've tried. You may need to have a little bit of lucid control in you. If you can't, you'll have to stay in the dream. I would recommend this on nightmares, definitely, because when I tried it in one of the abandonment dreams where my father was waiting for me but then ran away. I shook my head so I started shaking my head like really fast for me to get out of it, and it worked. So yeah, that's all the fears you guys need to know about me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now, just one thing to make clear: if I stop commenting or stop posting like a lot around December, you guys should know what happened in Australia. The government is nuts. He's overreacting, seriously. So yeah, that's all you guys need to know. Have a good day, and one last. Why do I keep saying one last thing? This is gonna be the outro. Bye, Chi Chi.